Hey guys, welcome back to Only Friends. I'm Aisha.
I'm Hera.
So this episode is going to be about our unpopular opinions that we want to share with you guys, and these are just like our own opinions, so like don't hate us.
Yeah, and honestly just sharing with each other to see like
Our
how
reaction.
we feel about it
Mm-hmm.
and how it like incorporates into our own lives.
So let's start off with our peaks and pits of this week.
So my pit for the week is that school has gotten really challenging because we're past midterm, but about a month out, so finals are going to come up, so it's crunch time, and it's been really overwhelming. But on the flip side, the peak is that so far I've passed things for the most part.
Hey.
So as hard as it is,
We're making it.
I'm
though.
hoping it just continues to
Yeah.
go the way it's going.
That's good. I'm
Yeah.
proud of her.
What about you?
So my pit for the week is probably that I don't really know if I want to do my MBA at Maryville or at a different university.
Oh, yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I love Maryville, but I just think it's time for me to like possibly move on to a different university. But I'm not sure though. I'm just like I'm so far in the early access for my for my MBA program that I don't want to like mess up that groove at Maryville. So I might continue at Maryville, but I'm still like questioning like if I want to still do my MBA there. My peak is probably just like getting through school. Like it's actually crazy. It's my senior year, so like it's kind of just like it's only the first semester, but I'm starting new online classes and I'm like getting through those, and it's just a senior year grind. Usually I feel like my senior year, everybody knows what it's called, senioritis,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think it's hit me yet, and I really hope it doesn't hit me. But like I'm in the groove. I'm getting assignments done like early. So.
She has been. I've never seen her this like on
Usually
top of...
she's always busy, so I know she has homework all the time, and I'm always like laid back, like, hey yo, you want to chill?
like hour
Like, you wanna hang
before
out?
her like assignments are due. She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
I'm just doing homework, and she's just now starting. But these days, it's like every time I hit her up, she's like, I have so much homework, and I'm like,
So
girl,
much.
like how did that happen? It's because
I'm
school
on
has
my-
really gotten real for us.
Yeah, I think like
Because we both are grad
yeah.
level students at this
Yeah.
point.
So for this week's topic, we're gonna be talking about our unpopular opinions that we
Yes.
are gonna share with each other.
We decided to keep our unpopular opinions secret from each other so we can get our truest reactions today.
Yeah, don't
And
be mad at us.
these are really random, like
Yeah.
just our own like random unpopular opinions that
Opinions.
other people may not agree with, but it's just how we feel.
My first unpopular opinion is Raisin Cane sauce is actually not that good.
Oh,
Like, it's really
What?
not. I think it's overhyped.
I love their sauce. I don't
Really?
know what you're talking about. That's
I don't-
wild.
I'm not like a pepper fan, and I know they really emphasize the pepper in there, and it's not for me.
Oh my gosh, I love the sauce. What about Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A sauce is good, but nobody can beat the ranch at Wingstop.
Oh, no one.
No
No
one.
one.
Is that
Never.
considered sauce? That's a sauce, right?
Yeah.
It better be.
A dressing. No, it's a dressing.
Is it really?
Ranch dressing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, same thing. They're both liquids.
Okay, this one's really random, and I don't know. This was the first one I thought of because I'm so passionate about it. Valentine's Day is literally just a made-up holiday for capitalism.
Oh my god.
Like, that's it. Okay, don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all about,
I love
showing
Valentine's Day.
And, like, we literally celebrate Galentine's. Like, we
Yeah.
always do something with each other, for each other, to celebrate
Yeah.
us being the gals.
Yeah.
But I really think it's just a money marketing scheme. Like,
we
why,
be running
why
our
is-
money up, like.
Yeah, okay, I support it too by spending money on it, but
Yeah.
why do we need a whole day that's dedicated just for
celebrate
love?
Valentine's Day.
Like, to celebrate love?
When
Y'all
could be
can't love it
day.
every single day? And then it's like, oh, all the chocolates, all the candies, all the presents. It's like, what are we celebrating here? I love February 15th because everything goes on sale from Valentine's Day.
Wait,
the
that's
chocolate
true.
hits.
Oh my god.
But why does there need to be a day all for bears and
Funny story.
hearts?
we celebrated Galentine's this year, and Hera got me a squishmallow from Easter for her Galentine.
I did.
And it just went so perfectly.
That's just our friendship.
But she popped off. We did it in her dorm room, and like she popped off. Like we had chocolate covered strawberries, and we did like a bunch of fun stuff.
It was fun.
Yeah, so
we had a really cute setup too.
So that's why Valentine's Day is worth it. It's debatable.
It's just made up.
So I think this actually might be a big one, but I think that Starbucks is overhyped. Like, I don't see people.
I mean, yeah.
I know a lot of you guys love Starbucks, and you're probably like hating me right now, but I don't see how people wake up. This is probably just coffee drinkers, but like, I don't know how you wake up every morning and you're like, I need Starbucks in my system.
Yeah, so I'm on the side of I do drink Starbucks pretty frequently, but the coffee's not that great actually. It's just because it's convenient. I have the app. I can literally just order ahead of time, walk in, grab it, and go. So it's just super convenient, even though the coffee's not that great. I think it's just a bunch of foo-foo drinks that are all like everything but coffee.
No.
So I would agree that there's definitely better.
One thing about Maryville is that if you want Starbucks, you better order at least 2 hours before you actually go to get it, because
that is coffee on college campuses for sure.
You will never get it in 5 minutes. That is a lie.
Always. Skincare routines.
Oh.
The simpler the routine, the better the routine.
That is so true. I agree with that.
We don't need a 12-step routine with 13 chemicals, and you have to know whether they're compatible with each other. No.
We both learned through that.
We went through that.
We went through it.
And the simpler the routine got, the better our skin got.
our skin got.
And also the natural.
Yeah.
The natural products.
I don't know if you guys knew, but the products The Ordinary, all this stuff blew up because of self-care skincare. And I love Ordinary, but I was using their products back to back, and they have a lot of chemicals they say not to mix. And I was like, why is my skin not working? It's just not working.
It's just a lot to keep up with too. And
you're
personally, I've always been more towards natural products and less with chemicals, and I just think it's better. Our bodies are just so of the earth, nature, and all that.
That's a good one. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, that's good. My next unpopular opinion is, you might not relate to this, but anime is better than regular TV shows.
Did you see that side eye? That side eye was crazy.
I actually do think animes are better. I was also like that before I watched anime, but trust me, guys, there's so much depth in every episode.
What?
You need to watch a underrated anime is Mob Psycho, and they just tell you so much about mentally how a person can battle demons literally inside, your inside voices.
I'm not hating on anime. It's just not my thing, and I wouldn't go as far as saying.
I think a lot of people make mistakes by watching Naruto first, and that's because people think Naruto is the best anime. I mean, a lot of people might think that, but as for me, you really gotta start off with a anime that is something that you're interested in. So
my first anime was something I was not interested in.
Yeah.
It was Death Note.
Death Note was
was good.
That's a good one.
It's good, but for it being my first anime, it was very what is this?
Yeah. There were a lot of animes I watched growing up in Pakistan, but they were
always
translated into Urdu.
So the ghetto.
So yeah, literally.
Taylor Swift, she's not that good.
I agree.
I'm sorry, tiny Swifties that are watching this. If
you
are, I loved Taylor Swift growing up.
Yeah, we both did.
When she was in her country era, Fearless album and all of that, she was hitting so deep in my soul at that age.
It was just relating so much.
It was so good.
And now it's just she's just still making music about breakup songs, which I get her audience is all about that. But I still...
She didn't grow with...
Well,
I guess her style did change.
She did, but I still think she just doesn't make the same music as she used to.
She doesn't. I miss old T Swift.
I miss old T Swift. I have never been a Beyonce fan.
Mm-hmm.
I know she has a lot of good songs.
They
Like,
call her Queen Bee.
yeah, I don't know any. No, I know some songs.
Yeah.
But I've always been a Rihanna fan over Beyonce. Like, if we're
Rihanna's
talking
good.
OGs, Rihanna.
Rihanna's Super Bowl thing was good too.
Yeah. Our last unpopular opinions. Do you want to go?
Yeah, my last one is. This one's like kind of deeper, actually. I don't believe there's a such thing as bad people.
Oh.
There's no such thing as bad people. I think there are people who just don't make like
the
people.
right choices.
Yeah. I think people will make bad decisions, but I don't think that necessarily makes them bad. Now, obviously, it's case by case, but really, I just think people
make bad decisions.
Yeah, doesn't make them a bad.
She has a different outlook because I think that bad people are bad people just because they're bad people.
That's interesting too.
Yeah, because I just think like if you have a bad mentality throughout life, you're just a bad person overall. But I do see like where you're coming from because your actions do reflect that, like reflect your mentality. But if you like say like you've grown up in such a bad environment,
Mm-hmm.
like you're prone to just be a bad person throughout life, but that can change.
Like,
so do you think I have a question for
you.
So do you think like cheaters are always gonna be cheaters?
That's a really good question. I don't think so.
Really?
And it's interesting because I think at some point in my life I would have said yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I also think that, like, I don't know, the more I've grown, the more I've matured, the more I've seen, like, things go on, I feel like people do change. People really can and
so
really
that's
learn from
where
their
I
mistakes.
can see, like, bad people aren't really bad people.
Yeah.
They're just, like, yeah.
People will make poor decisions, but I think it's just a matter of, like, it has to take them learning from it and going through it to realize.
I agree. That's a good unpopular opinion.
A lot of people don't agree with it, but
yeah, I'm like mixed feelings about it because I'm like when I think somebody's bad, I just think they're bad and I just don't want to be around them, you know.
Yeah.
But I think it's nice to consider like if they have like gotten better, but yeah.
Right.
For my last unpopular opinion,
mm-hmm.
it is I think that debt is a myth.
Honestly, yeah.
I actually just don't get, like, where is our money going to? But isn't it said to, like, if we die, the debt of ours goes to our...
like, the beneficiaries?
Yes.
Yeah. But my thing is, like, you know what? I low-key agree with that, because just thinking about, like, the United States.
Yeah.
Like, we're billions and billions of dollars in debt. But who are we indebted to? Isn't the United States, like, top tier country-wise?
It is. What about FAFSA?
FAFSA.
Like where are they getting that money from that they are loaning to me?
Yeah, the school gets paid, but, like, do they actually get paid? Because then we just have to pay them back. Like, who holds all this money? And then also, if we have all this money to just be giving out for school, can we just drop the education rates and then help people that are poor?
Exactly.
What is happening?
What is Society 2023? But that is it for this podcast. Make sure you guys tune in to our next one where we're going to be talking about how to make friends throughout college, throughout life, throughout work. And thanks for watching. I'm Aisha.
And I'm Hera.
And see you guys next time.
Bye.